The following videos were taken by a man named Cody. He has a really old home, and originally the original building was a cabin on the property that had burnt down. While he was mowing his lawn, he found something odd, what appeared to be a door underneath the grass. He uncovers it and potentially finds an old well. Well, he opens it from the encouragement of everybody on social media. But it's what happens afterwards that has him completely spooked. He already believes that his home is haunted, and there's just different things that they hear and feel, kind of sets them off. This evening they heard things underneath the home, and he decided to go investigate. And what he records is truly terrifying. But the question is, what was that creature? Take a look at these videos and tell me what you think. Comment below.
I was mowing the yard yesterday and seen this little square patch of grass. It's never been here before. It's dead. When I drove over it, it kind of sank. And I came over here with the shovel and tapped on it. Let me get a little closer. It's some kind of door. I've been here 22 years and this has never been here before. So I really don't know what to think about it. But about 1944 there was a old cabin here that burnt down, and it may be some kind of well or storm cellar or something. I may dig it up. Well, it wasn't easy, but it's open. I don't know if it's an old septic or an old well. It's way out here in the field away from everything, but I had about a 15-foot stick of conduit. I stuck it down in there and couldn't touch the bottom. And I do have an old pump. I'm gonna stick in there and pump all the water out and see what in the world is down there. There's no telling. You guys just had to have me open the damn well. That's my room. I keep hearing something under the house. I thought I did last night. I was pretty tired. I forgot I got an old crawl space. I'm a man, damn it. Don't be a sissy. Nope, fucking out of here. My surf ball TikTok. Hell no. That's bullshit. I don't believe in that. You know the history of this house. Nope. I'm gonna go to the fucking gas station parking lot. I don't even want to go back in there. That freaked me the fuck out. Yeah. I'm not going back over there. Oh, look at that. That is the creepiest freaking sound I've ever heard in my freaking life.
Alright guys, it's about 1 o'clock. It's been happening every night. About this time we hear a noise. Not really sure what it is, but it's starting to freak us out. See if we can maybe get it on film. You hear that?
What is that?
Oh, that was a noise.
I'll look over here. I don't hear it anymore. James closet. I think it stopped. Oh my god!
She was about to go to bed when she sees this. The couple find themselves in light regular activity like anyone does before going to bed. But while Maria is alone in the room, she notices the shadow of someone sitting by their bed. Seeing no one there, she decides to touch the area where the figure sits. Then this happens.
pero recién se movió.
¿En serio?
Cuando le puse la mano.
¿Se movió?
After touching the area, Maria mentions the shadow suddenly moved. She then called her partner over, as they're left terrified by whatever's sitting on their bed. Maria and her boyfriend go to bed on a different room, believing this is something to do with Semana Santa, Holy Week, ending, since many strange things occur when that week ends. Could this strange figure be the result of an increase in negative energy due to a recent holy event ending? Let me know what you think.
On July 1st of 2024, an ambulance driver stands far away from his vehicle while sounding immensely terrified. According to the driver, he had to pull over immediately as it was just then that something baffling had occurred. In his own words, he was driving back to base when suddenly he saw something in the back of the ambulance. Upon realizing what it was, he stops the vehicle and jumps out in a panicked state. Now, due to a lack of parking, he parks the ambulance inside an alleyway, but even from a distance, he can't seem to look away from the truck. Clearly, something has left him deeply unsettled. The following is his footage. Take a look.
Alright, so I'm not sure how to talk about this, but well, first off, I've been an EMT just for a little bit, and like I ain't never experienced nothing like this. So as we driving back to base, I swear I seen a face in the rearview mirror. Like, I need to turn this engine off though, cause like we're gonna be stranded out here.
Yeah, as soon as possible.
I'm not trying to go back on this truck. I don't know if you see it, but can y'all see that back door? Like, it just, like it just flew open. Like, can y'all, oh. Nah, what the? What was that? Can y'all see it? Nah, hell no. Nah.
It's no wonder why the EMT was immensely afraid of going back to the ambulance. Something appears to have been inside. Although we don't see a face as the EMT claims to have seen earlier, we do see what looks like a shadowy figure moving back and forth. It appears to dart from side to side, as if being stuck inside. The EMT driver thinks that whatever this was had been the culprit behind the cabinet door swinging open on its own, which he says had been the loud thump heard inside. But as for the mysterious face he'd seen earlier, that remains a mystery. Some believe that maybe this may have been the spirit of a deceased individual who unfortunately passed away inside the ambulance. While many think this, others have no idea what this could have been. Whether ghost or something else, the EMT was just glad to have someone from work pick up the truck. To this day, the question remains, just what exactly had been inside the ambulance?
This is a charity shop, or Goodwill store, as you guys call it in America. But yeah, something just drew me to this chair, basically, so I just got my camera and obviously just filmed this. So they say about, obviously, spirits attached to objects, so... but yeah, a little bit freak, really, you know. Thank God I didn't want to buy a chair. But yeah, you can see here as well, on the top shelf there's there's the vase, basically, which isn't a reflection of, normally when it picks up a reflection of somebody, the silhouette obviously shows as well, because you think someone's there, but because of the height, there's absolutely no reason for that to obviously do what it did, so, but yeah, see that a lot.